Hey, what's going on everyone? I'm the OPJellicent and we're back here on Pokemon Showdown today. Going to be using the Swords Dance Scolipede team right here. Pretty standard moveset, just imported off of Smogon, Swords Dance plus 3 attacks. Megahorn, Aqua Tail, and Earthquake with the Waterium Z. We used the Waterium Z over like Beginium or anything else just because you were able to break your way past like Land OT and Celesteela, both which have pretty high usage right now. And while Z Megahorn could be useful against like I guess Zygarde, you just want to get chip damage on that anyway, I guess Ferrothorn too. So that's why you go with the Z Aqua Tail. Then we have our nice max speed Jolly Nature right here. Unfortunately, you do need 2 speed boosts as well to be able to outspeed Mega Swampert in the rain, so that's definitely something we have to consider as well. But overall, really solid Pokemon. Gets really strong after the attack boost, which is nice. Then we need hazard control, of course, so we have nice Defog Tapu Fini right here. Is able to pretty much 1v1 Toxapex, which this team doesn't really like Toxapex. Obviously, we have a T-Spec Absorber and Scolipede, but I still wanted a reliable way to prevent anything from getting T-Spec'd. So we have this right here, also our best Ash Greninja switch in. And we have nice Choice Band Diggersby right here. I'm excited to use this thing. It forms our Volt Turn core with our Jirachi and Mega Manectric right here. Really strong priority with Quick Attack. It's able to break through stuff like Lander's T, even though the Intimidate's a thing, of course. Then we have Jirachi right here. This is our Stealth Rocker as well as our Fairy Resist. Just because Scarf Lele, even though we have Scolipede, can definitely be a problem to this team. The nice Ash Greninja right here, which hazard stacks alongside Jirachi and Mega Manectric as our Mega of choice right here, just as a nice fast electric type and to complete our Volt Turn core. So that's going to be the team. Hopefully the SD Scolipede can do quite a bit of work right now. It'll be down below in the description, in case you guys do want to try it out alongside me. And I'll be right back with our first game. Okay, we got our first game right here. I'm actually glad I checked the footage because it turns out I had Voltage twice on my Mega Manectric instead of Flamethrower, so we got that fixed. And right here in this game, Ashgren is a giant threat to him. He doesn't have a very good water resist. Same thing with Scolipede, it kind of just wins at +2. So that's very nice as well. I think he'll probably lead either Gran or Tapu Lele. I guess he could lead Mewtwo to get up rocks. I'm going to lead off right here with my Diggersby, just because it can return something pretty hard. He does lead Gran, unfortunately, so I'm just going to go here into my Tapu Fini. This is like the one non-ideal lead. I figured he might lead with Tyranitar too, just as a rock support mon. He just gets up spikes, so I could have actually stayed in and knocked this out. Surprised he made that play so early, but what I'll do right here is just go ahead and throw off a Nature's Madness, as he's going to go ahead and go for the taunt right there. So I guess he just wanted to prevent my Defog. Not a problem at all, of course. I can just Moonblast again. As he U-turns out. I'm assuming the Charizard's coming out right now, which, if it's Dragon and Zardex, I guess it could be an issue. Maybe he won't want to risk damage on that too early right now because, like, what's that really doing to me? So we get Moonblast damage on Tyranitar, which is great, because now when Scolipede gets to +2, I don't actually have to risk the Megahorn. So I do have to switch this out, though, because he has a Greninja, which is kind of a threat to me. Alternatively, I just stay in. He's going to get up rocks here, though, and I do want to try to Defog, so what I will do is Moonblast and then Defog the following turn, because the taunt should wear off now, so that's Banditar. But the taunt should go away right here, of course, yeah. And what I can do is go ahead and just Defog. I don't really see the use for Fini. I guess if it's Scarf Lando, it might be able to sweep me now, but we have Shuriken Pressure and Quick Attack, so maybe not. Let's go ahead and get rid of this Spike, though, as he's going to go ahead and hit me up with that Banded Attack, of course. I can bring out Scolipede now and just click an attack. I want to go for an accurate attack, so I'm going to go right here for... Well, I also want to try to catch the Lander's T upon switching, so I want to click Aqua Tail right here, which thankfully we hit it, as he's just going to go ahead and sack off that thing. So let's see what he wants to bring in now, because we threatened quite a bit of his team with this Mon. If he goes Zard, I can just click. He goes Mew. Very interesting decision. So this is probably that Megahorn, like that offensive set. If I SD right here and he doesn't knock me out, I win, but I'm going to Megahorn, as it does quite a lot. Let's see if he was able to knock me out. Just goes for Will-O-Wisp, which I find very confusing because I can SD up multiple times right here and put in a lot of work with the Scolipede right now, for sure. And maybe even be able to win, so he's probably going to soft-boiled. Gets up rocks, I don't agree with that play at all. Does he really have Psychic though? Because if he doesn't have Psychic, I just win with this right here. Unless he gets like 5 Shuriken hits. Goes for Roost. I'm at a lot of attack now, so as long as I hit this Megahorn, I think we win with Scolipede in our first game. Okay, Scolipede, come through. Yes, we knocked that out. Sweet. So he has to go Lander's T to intimidate me now, which is really good for me. And we have enough speed boosts to outspeed everything, which is really nice. So he goes Charizard. I'm just going to Z Aqua Tail this right here. No point in playing around with it. This should knock it out, even though it's under Sun. It's a Z move at +3 attack. Yeah, it's able to get that thing out of there, and that's going to put us in a really advantageous position. Perhaps the Lando can live now, I guess? Like, this would be the one thing he would have to hope lives, but maybe not. We do hit, and wow, that did nothing. That really did nothing. Wow, that did 0. Okay, let's go. I guess we'll go with Diggersby right here. We should be able to take an Earthquake and just click return. Because this should be his win con. He's going to sack off his Greninja, of course. I want to keep this quick attack pressure alive, so I'm going to go ahead and switch this out when he brings out the Tapu Lele right here. As much as I know he's going to double out into the Landorus T. Yeah, he's going to do that. I do have to switch this out for that pressure right now, so we get in right here. We might actually take an Earthquake, but what am I doing then? Do I just Iron Head for the damage? That could be a good option. Iron Heading for damage is definitely could be a cool option. We still have Intimidate pressure in the back too, so let's go here for the Iron Head. Yeah, we do live that, as we can get a bit of damage on this. That should definitely be quick attack range right now. And all I need to do is not get swept by the Tapu Lele. I doubt it would be double Scarf. I really doubt it would be double Scarf, so I'll just stand right here. And then what I can do is bring out my Greninja right here. And this is a pretty big 50-50. I have to either Surf or Shuriken. I'm going to Shuriken, as he does go back to Tapu Lele, so now I gotta sack another Mon. But the problem with him is the terrain's gonna be gone soon, so I think I sack Manectric right here, and then go back to Gren. So yeah, now I can go Diggersby right here. I'm pretty sure we take a Moonblast. I can just go ahead and return. We should take a hit, I think. Unless it's Specs, I guess? Yeah, it's not Specs. It might actually be Scarf, but we're gonna be able to knock that out. And then Greninja should be able to pick off the last Pokemon right here, because I just stand and return to prevent any sort of setup. But even if he's sub Lando for whatever reason, that won't be able to win, because I'll either knock him out or he goes for the Earthquake. So he knocks me out, but now I get in Gren and I can Shuriken this, and that's going to be the GG right there. So glad that worked out, of course, and we're able to go ahead and pick up the win. Scolipede doing work right away, which is very cool. I'll drop the GG in the chat right there. And I'll be right back with another game. Okay, we got another game right here. The thing that makes this one a little tougher for Scolipede is obviously the Zygarde, since it does take +2 Megahorn. But other than that, I guess Lando could be a problem too, as well as Fake Out pressure from the Mega Lopunny. I hope it doesn't come down to a speed tie between Mega Lopunny and Mega Manectric. We actually just saw that Scarf Lando is a giant threat to this team, so maybe I should play my Tapu Fini smarter this time, but I'm going to do exactly what I did last time and lead Diggersby, I think. That doesn't really accomplish anything though if he leads Lopunny, so maybe that's not the smartest play. Let's actually just lead here with my Jirachi. If he's going to lead Lopunny, I know we can take anything from this, like high jump kick. So let's just go right here for the Stealth Rocks. He might go immediately to Lando, I guess, but he has no reason not to Fake Out turn 1 is the main thing. He can Scout for a Protect, but obviously if I had Protect, I wouldn't reveal it right here anyway. He gets a crit, which is kind of unfortunate. It shouldn't really matter. I guess it could matter against the other thing. He might high jump kick right here just to get damage off for the Magearna. I could really see that, so I'm going to go into my Scolipede right here, I think. As he makes the Landorus play. Now the thing right here is, I'm pretty sure we take anything, and Waterium Z should be able to knock this out. So let's click it. We should take a Scarf Earthquake. I mean, I know Scolipede is not defensive, but like it wouldn't be like a boosting item, so I think it should be able to do some work right here. He's going to go Torn, this will take a lot, and then it shouldn't be able to take an Aqua Tail after. Oh, never mind. It's definitely going to be able to take an Aqua Tail after. I think I'll Aqua Tail anyway. I can't risk him getting too much Regenerator health back. So he goes for the Hurricane and knocks me out. Honestly, I'm alright with that. Not too stressed out about it because his Grand Switch-ins don't exist right here. So it has to be AV Magearna then. Yeah, I'm going to Surf. It's going to be AV Magearna, of course. But damage on this thing is going to be really great. So we get off a bit of damage. I'll go here into Jirachi. I could go Manectric on the Lightning Rod. No point in making a choke though. Because if he Flare Cannons, that would be pretty bad, and Manectric's pretty important this game. Sucks losing Scolipede so early, but like I feel as though I didn't have any other option. I had to keep that Torn as low as possible. He goes for Volt Switch, so I could have gone out into Manectric. Goes Zygarde now. I have to let Fini get weakened, which is really terrible. I don't have to, actually. I can just stay in here and get up rocks. Because if that knocks me out, it's not even that big of a deal, because now what I get to do is go back to... I guess my play is Diggersby right here. And what I can do is just return. We should live that, yeah. And getting a ton of damage on this is going to help me out. So we're able to do quite a bit. Now what I can do is just go... I can probably switch out here. Nah, I just stay in. Now what I do is go back to Gren. And click Surf again, basically. And I think it might actually end up coming down to that speed tie I was talking about, because this is clearly banded Zygarde, of course, so... Now he's going to click Flare Cannon, of course, and do quite a bit of work to something. Do I sack off Gren? No way. I have to go Fini right here. As he does hit me up with that Flare Cannon, what I can do now is just... Nature's Madness right here. I don't know if he would risk this getting weakened, considering it's his Gran response. Did we get damage on Lopunny earlier? We did not. So it goes back to Zygarde. Do we outspeed Zygarde? If it's Adamant, we should, I think. 295. He should be Adamant Zygarde. What banded Zygarde isn't Adamant? Yeah. So we're able to knock that out right there. So both my Mega Manectric and my other thing are looking in really advantageous positions. Especially if he gives me damage on this right here. That could really help me out too. Yeah, let's go right here for the Moonblast. So it's actually Flinium Z landers, so he'll knock this out. Now I get the switch in back to Greninja, and I think it literally comes down to what roll I got on the Magearna right here. Can I 2-hit KO it from 52? Because I'm pretty sure the first time we did more than 25. Oh, never mind, we did 23 the first time. Yeah, this could be bad. Especially since he still has Fake Out Pretty sure. I think this is just a quick L right here, as much as I hate to admit it. Landorus T is such a problem. We don't have a good ground resist. I might have to change something on this team, which I never really do in normal lives like this, but... Oh, he's going to give me my Battle Bond, which is really a cool option for me, actually. If it's Scarf Purdy and Gran, though, with U-turn, that's just going to win. Goes Lopunny. He's just going to high jump kick. Oh, he actually did Fake Out, so maybe if he gives me damage right here, I can win. I don't think so. Switches out. Okay. I had to make that prediction then, because I think he's Scarf and he's going to Earthquake me right here. Oh, never mind. He's not Scarf. But at this point in the match, I don't think I have a way of coming back. I have to Shuriken, and it's not going to be enough. We managed to do some work with Gran at the end right here, but unfortunately, it doesn't look like it's going to be able enough to win. Yeah, he just has the match by switching out and bringing this back in every time. And even then, yeah, we don't knock him out. I don't know why he wouldn't just switch out and go for the Fake Out win, but it is what it is. He's able to win the match right there. Drop a GG in the chat. That's 3-0 loss. I'll see what I can do about the Lando weakness, but... yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, so as much as I was having fun with the Diggersby, there's literally no reason not to run Landorus T on this team, so we're running the Earth Plate set with Earthquake, Smackdown, HP Ice, and U-turn. Kind of a unique set, but I think it can do some work, especially here against Zapdos, so hopefully that can work out. Mega Manectric's a giant threat. We need Lando for Chomp, so I definitely want to try to keep it healthy. I'm going to lead here with my Manectric, as he's going to lead right with the Chomp, so I'm going to go here into my Landorus. No reason risking taking an Earthquake on such a big win con like a Manectric right here. Especially since just the combination of attacks plus Intimidate is so good. So he goes right for the rocks. What I can do right here is just go for a Smackdown, as he's actually going to SD up. So I have to choose Sack now because he's going to go for Dragonium. Let's go Fini right here. No, there's no reason to risk that, right? Okay, let's go Fini. He's going to Dragonium. Yeah, there's the devastating Drake, of course. Let's go back to Lando, as he goes right for the Earthquake. Now I can Earthquake right here, as he goes Ferrothorn. Unless he has Protect, this next one should knock him out. It's Adamant Earthplate. So we get rid of Ferrothorn. That's really going to help out my Gran in the back. I can just go back to Fini right here. Try to get a Defog off on this thing. Could definitely help. Doubles to Mawile. Let's go back to Lando. As he goes for the Play Rough, he knocks me out because Hyper Cutter. Kind of crossed my mind right there. What I can do though is go... tough play. Because I know Surf's not going to knock him out. But Manectric can definitely take any sort of attack after, like, it can take a Sucker Punch and Voltage out basically. So let's do that. As I'm sure he'll try to bring out maybe Garchomp or Lando. But I can't predict it. Oh, never mind. I don't know what he would have predicted right there, but we're able to get rid of Gran. I can just bring out my... probably Jirachi. I want to bring out a mon that doesn't allow, like, super setup. So let's actually go Fini right here. It's kind of expendable now that Gran is gone, so that's pretty good for me. If he goes Mawile, I'm just going to taunt it. He does go Mawile. Let's taunt this right here to prevent it from SDing up. Goes for a Play Rough and misses. Nothing I can do about that. Definitely an unfortunate miss. I Nature's Madness here to get him down to 50%. As he goes ahead and Play Roughs again. Yeah, the next... he needed 2 to knock me out. Now I can Defog safely, which is cool. And taunt him once again right here to prevent the SD. As he just goes for the Play Rough. And now at this point, I can bring in Gran and start to do some work. I think we 2-hit KO Zapdos. He goes Lando. Unless this is Sash, it's not gonna live. So yeah, we knock that out. Brings out his Zapdos. I can just go land this on this. So he goes out into this mon. Goes Garchomp. I just HP Ice right here because it's not going to knock him out, but like at this point my Greninja kind of just wins with some prior damage. Can Scolipede win right here? This is the thing, because do I live an Earthquake from Chomp? Because if I do, I'm going for this. Guard Chomp, offensive Stealth Rocks, Jolly, Dragonium, all that, okay. Scolipede. OU SD, we live. We live in Outrage too. Okay, let's try to do this. I'm gonna go ahead and SD up right now. He's probably gonna, well, he already burned his Z move, so maybe he'll go Zapdos. So yeah, we live the Outrage. Can Earthquake this. Brings out his Mawile. I just go Jirachi here on the Sucker Punch. Preserve that Z move. Go right here for the rocks, as he goes for the knockoff, and now I just surf twice for the win, it looks like. And there's no way Zapdos can stall me to the point of Waterium not knocking him out, so let's go for the surf. It did manage to live, but this next one definitely knocks it out right there. So that was definitely my best course of action. I'll drop a GG in the chat. That goes ladder tier 2, so glad we picked up the win. And I'll be right back with another game. Okay, got another game right here. I see him leading with either Medi, Lando, or Gran. Medi for Fake Out, just because it's good against my entire team. Can force some sort of 50-50 with Jirachi if he's expecting me to have Protect. Greninja's good, but Fini can definitely deal with that. Lando, I can switch into my own Lando. So let's try to anti-lead his Medi right here. And lead off right with probably my own Lando is my best bet. But the thing is, I'm offensive Lando, so let's lead Manectric. As he leads Rotom Wash, so this is good. Because it gives me a very free... This gives me a free Volt Switch out. As I'm not expecting him to be Scarf, yeah. So we're able to get out of there. I'll just go here into my Jirachi, I think. Jirachi's kind of walled by Tran. It's just good to get up rocks. And honestly, I know he's going to Volt Switch, but I don't want to risk a Hydro Pump onto Lando, so... We get in this right here. He can go Medi now, which kind of sucks. But, like, my Scolipede's so good in this match. It almost makes me want to just stay in here and get up rocks. Let's do it. Because he's going to go ahead and just get up his own. As what I can do now is just U-turn out. And bring in my Tapu Fini right here, just to take a Magma Storm. Kind of sucks because I need this healthy for Gran, but at the same time, yeah, he's actually going to go for Lava Plume, so we're not risking any burns out here. As this gives me a free Nature's Madness onto something, so let's do this. Goes out into his Rotom Wash. Unfortunately, we miss. He probably would have been in range of my attack after, but he goes for the Volt Switch. Now Medi's definitely coming out. It's either that or Tran again, or Gran, I guess, but Gran is pressured by Tapu Fini. So I'm not quite sure. I would love to make these calls and go out into Lando, but I would need a Smackdown anyway, and he would just Hydro Pump or Will-O-Wisp, so not really worth it in my eyes. Let's go Lando now, though. Lando's not super good in this game. My Gwincons are definitely Gran and Scolipede. So let's see what he does. I was kind of hoping he would knock me out, so he goes Medi now. And Ice Punch is definitely incoming. I'm going to stay in here, as he's going to try to make a prediction, but crit me. So my prediction does not work out, and we would have definitely OHKO'd him right there. Which, definitely kind of not going to complain about that. Let's go here into Manectric now, and just go right for the Volt Switch. Yeah, I definitely lived that, I think. Let's calc, but I'm pretty sure I did. Even though I'm offensive Medi without Lando without the Intimidate, I'm almost positive I lived that hit. Oh yeah, easily. That's -1 though. Let's get rid of the Intimidate right here. 60 to 70, so I still would have lived that, and Earthquake with the Earth Plate. This is Scarf. Earth Plate right here. 93 to 109. So he might have lived. I'm pretty sure he was at 94, so he would need like an absolute min. Now I don't have a switch into this, which also sucks too. So let's just stay in, and I guess bring out... I don't really know. Let's go Fini, I guess. I could have switched that out for sure, but like it's not winning against Bulu. I would need damage on Tran anyway. I'm just trying to go for the Scolipede win now, as much as it sucks. But I'll go here for the Defog because I need to Defog for my Scolipede. As what I can do here is just... I know he's going to Volt Switch out again, of course, but what I need to do is Moonblast for damage. He's going to Volt Switch. He still has Shuriken Pressure. I don't think I have a way out of this, as much as it sucks. I don't even know if +2 Megahorn can knock out the Bulu. Maybe if he's not priority on Medi. Maybe he's some weird power-up punch set. I think it gets that, but... Yeah, I don't agree with the high jump kick play either. Like, who does that so early? He goes out into this thing. I'm just going to hope I live. As we do. So we're going to be able to get a Moonblast off and knock that out, which is something, I guess. But I still don't think it's going to be enough because of that crit. Maybe I can set up on this. He's going to U-turn out. Into what? Tran? My Wincon's still alive, so that's kind of intriguing. Brings this Medi out. I'll go Gran right here. And go right for the Scolipede double. No, he's gonna fake out, right? Get up a spike. And now what I'll do is make a double to Scolipede, I think. Or it's either that or I just get up spike here. As he goes into his Rotom. I'll just get up, I have more spikes than he has Defog, so I'll spam. As he goes for Volt. So I can actually win if I get to +2. Which is really cool to think about. The problem is, he just goes Heatran now, and I have to go off a Lava Plume miss, which I don't even know if it does miss. Does Lava Plume miss? Heatran. Lava Plume? Nope, it's accurate, so I don't think I have a way out. He goes Medi. So maybe I'll have a way out if I go Jirachi right here. Get up my rocks and maybe make something happen. Goes right for that. Do I just go off of... What do I go off of right here? I have to knock this out, so what doesn't Megahorn knock it out? Scolipede. OUSD. Against... I think Scolipede might be able to win if we can knock out Medicham from this range. I'm just trying to calculate what's stronger. Because if I don't have to burn my Z move, I'm not going to. 71 to 82. I think I need the roll. Because I need the Z Aqua Tail. Does it do more? Does even less. Wow. I need this roll. I have to get this right. He choked, but he still might be choking. Oh, never mind. He went for Explosion. If I SD'd right there, didn't I win? Because I Megahorn... Well, maybe not, because he had Fake Out, pretty sure. How much was Fake Out doing? Oh yeah, Fake Out was doing too much anyway. I'll drop a GG anyway, but definitely the crit onto my Lando with the high jump kick was definitely big. Maybe Medi would have been gone, and it would have been such an easy win for Scolipede, but I'm not going to complain about it. I'll just be right back with another game. Alright, got our next game right here. Once again, Scolipede's really solid, as well as Megahorn. That can do a lot of work. I'm just going to get up spikes with Greninja as my lead. He's going to lead with me right here. I know what Toxapex is coming out, but I'm going to Dark Pulse first turn anyway. I don't know what play he's going to make. And if he wants to stay in and give me 90% on this, I'll take it. Yeah, he's going to stay in. That did nothing. Goes for Knock. Honestly, that might be better for me considering the fact that he has the Toxapex. I'm not going to let this recover. I'm just going to Dark Pulse. Should knock him out without the specs. As it does. I'll just go Fini right here to prevent T-Specs poisoning. Well, actually, I can just stand on Spike because I have a Scolipede to absorb T-Specs, but Fini's the better play because I don't want Scolipede getting Scald Burnt or anything like that. And Fini is a much more reliable switch in right here. You shouldn't be able to threaten me with anything. He won't like wear me down for the Greninja, so that's fine. And Mew is weak now, which is really good. It's definitely in range of like my Manectric. I'm pretty sure 44. Maybe not. That Dark Pulse did actually nothing. It might be AV Mew. Am I paranoid, or is that actually might be AV Mew? Mew. If it was defensive Mew, Greninja definitely would have done a lot more. Yeah, we have done a lot more. Is it Saltfest? 55 to 65. That's against an max HP with no Spit F. We did 68. So I'm not quite sure what to think. I'm going to go here for the Defog though. As he goes for the Scald, not quite sure why. All Nature's Madness here. You get 50% on this, or wear something else down with 50%. I'm pretty sure we outspeed Mewtwo. The thing is, since it might be a Saltfest, I don't know if Moonblast is going to knock it out from 19. Or, I guess 24, because of lefties. So he gives me damage on the Toxapex. So what's he trying to do right here? Just go for the Scald Burn eventually? I'm going to taunt this. Now my play is always Defog. Yeah, my play is always Defog. If it's not Scarf Lando, then Manectric has a really fun time against his roster. He goes Mew. I'm going to taunt this right here and hope that we're faster, just to prevent this recovery from happening. Because there's no way I can let him recover. That would just be dumb. If he's fast, then I guess we'll know. He can't be fast though, unless he's fast with the Salt Fast. But even if it's that, then yeah, okay, we're faster, which makes sense. He's not able to roost. Yeah, that's what I can do right now is just Nature's Madness this down. He might Will-Less my Fini, which would suck. Gets rid of my lefties, which is not that big of a deal. I'll just Moonblast again right here. And basically try to get rid of this thing. Goes for Psychic. I'll just taunt him. Because, once again, can't let this recover because this is like a very easy win for Mega Manectric. As long as this Mew is not healthy. I feel like a lose tier 2. No, he just goes back to Toxapex, so that's fine. Now I have to prevent that move from recovering at all costs, so this thing can only Scald right here, I know that. Am I okay with the Jirachi getting burnt? Probably not. But I do need rocks up, so let's go Jirachi. And then I'll bring back my... Well, the thing is, he's going to get up T-Specs anyway, so is that really a play that's worth it? Definitely not going Manectric. I'll just stay in here in Nature's Madness one turn. Like, he has to Scald. Yeah. And I can just continuously do this until he brings out another Pokemon. Because I'll eventually wear him down to the point where Moonblast will wear him down. It goes right for that again. I just Taunt right here. If he switches out, good play. I'm actually kind of scared of this, because if he wears me down enough, Greninja could become a problem. So I'll probably switch out after this Taunt right here. Maybe I can Nature's Madness one more turn. I should run Knockoff Fini sometime. I'm pretty sure it gets Knockoff. It does get Knockoff, which is cool. That's actually a cool option, like knockoff items. Not quite something people would expect. Maybe they'll switch in weird Pokemon on knockoffs. Yeah, definitely not letting that happen. As I can switch out here now into my Jirachi. Well, let's see, what would a switch in be? Mew. Mew should go down from that percentage to Jirachi, so let's bring it out. I really don't want him getting up a soft whale though. Let's stay in. Do this a few more times. Oh, let's go Jirachi now. Because we have max Taunt turns on him right now, which is very good for me. He can only Scald. While a burn would suck, I think rocks have much more value. Because Mega Manectric is really going to have some fun here. Just got to scout for Scarf Lando, of course, but my Lando is still at full health, so that's good. Goes for Scald again. Ideally no burn. He doesn't burn me, which is cool. As what I'll do is get up rocks now, and then switch out into Lando, I think. As he goes right for that. Alright, I'm going to let the T-Spec stay up and finally get in my Lando right here. Because I know he's about to click that. Yeah, so there's the T-Spec. I'm going to let that stay up for a bit, not too stressed out about it. As what I'll do right here is go right here for the Earthquake. I'll let HP Ice actually, I don't think he's staying in. Staying in would be a choking play in my opinion. I'll Smackdown actually, predicting Celesteela. Because even if he goes Lando, I can just Earthquake that thing when it's Smackdown. If he stays in, I wouldn't agree with it, but it would work out for him right here. Because he knows he needs this for Gran. The moment this dies, Gran's gone. So we just go Lando right here. I literally need damage on this for Scolipede to win, and Scolipede's about to absorb this T-Spec anyway, so I'm going to do this, and just go right here for the HP Ices. Goes ahead and U-turns out into his Celesteela. I can smack down right now. He's probably going to Leech Seed me if I had to guess. 1 SD is all it's going to take with Scolipede, and then I win this game. Because we have damage on Mew. Regular Deontay should go down to +2 EQ. And I don't think he has a way out of this scenario. I'm pretty sure one Swords Dance is all it takes, and what can I set that up on? He went for U-turn pretty fast, so he goes for Heavy Slam. I'm going to HP Ice here, predicting Lando to come out, or I'll just U-turn. I smacked down for a reason. I'm going to Earthquake. Sacks off the Mew, which is smart because like it's never going to get the chance to recover. So that's out of the way now. So let's see what he brings out to revenge kill me. Goes Gran. I gotta go Fini and let it get poisoned, I think. I have to go Fini and let it get poisoned. It's either that or I stay in and then go Fini after. Which might be the better option. The only problem with that play is I'm not going to set up on anything that allows... That puts me in range of Shuriken. Let's go Fini. Goes for the Ice Beam. Oh, it's Protean Gran. That's so much better for me. Yes, that's so good. As what I can do now is just... He's going to Gunk Shot right here. I'm going to Moonblast. He might go Toxapex. I think I need to try to SD up multiple times on Toxapex. All I need to do is get in under Misty Terrain, because I can't get burnt under Misty Terrain. And then we should be good to go. Because I can't get burnt, the only thing I can do is Scald, so this is what I wanted. This is where I bring out Scolipede and try to go for game. I have 3 turns left. How much is Scald doing from Toxapex? Toxapex is a weak Pokemon. That's the wrong set. I can SD on this. So let me do that. If he spams Haze, a very smart player. I don't think he would do that though. We might not even knock him out from full. Dang, Scolipede. Why? We don't knock him out from full. And that's a Spit F packs too. Maybe this isn't the time. No, I think I have to go for it now. Just because this might be the last time I get in Fini safely. Or I taunt and then go out into it. Let's do this. Let's taunt. As that's what I was kind of hoping he would do. Because now he can't recover. I can bring this out and SD up. And he can't recover or haze me now. So, thanks for critting the Scald, I guess. I mean, that might have not knocked me out, but he's just put himself in a very bad spot right here because Lando is going to be in range, even with the Intimidates and stuff. He can't haze right here. He can't Scald burn me under Misty terrain. Greninja is Protean, so that doesn't have Shuriken pressure. Unless Deontay lives a +2 EQ, which... Regular Deontay? Really? No way. Yeah, okay, that dies. There's one of those. I plays SD again. Always SD again. As what I can do now is just Earthquake this. Knock it out of here. My Z is for Celesteela. We definitely outspeed Gran now too, even if it's Scarf Protean. So out comes this thing. It's able to get the Intimidate. I just Aqua Tail right here. I might need to eventually predict. Okay, no, so he stays in. And I think because that Intimidate pressure is gone, we just win now. Because I don't need to predict anymore. Because even if he's Protect Celesteela and protects on my Z move, I'm pretty sure the +3 Z Aqua Tail into Aqua Tail should knock that out too. And then we Earthquake the last 3, no point in playing around with anything else. Earthquake will knock out Gran from 66 or whatever. So go Celesteela. Obviously my play here is to Hydro Vortex. Looks like Scolipede's gonna win. Yeah, so we knock that out. And the last 3 die to Earthquake, so I'll get the GG ready in the chat right here. I don't think he has a way out of this. We already saw that Toxapex cannot live Earthquake. And it's not even at full, it looks like. Would he have not knocked me out without the Scald crit? OU the Pex against Fini. Yeah, the Scald crit mattered. The Scald crit worked for me. You don't see that very often. This guy's really letting the timer run out on him. Yeah, not quite sure what's up, but he might just let the timer go all the way down, I guess. Let's see, though. Because I won this game right here, unless he's like... Does Protean Gran get Shuriken? I'm not quite sure about that, but he doesn't have a way out of this right here, so... Looks like I have this in the bag. Yeah, 10 seconds left. I'll just drop the GG in the chat now, because... he either sends out a Pokemon, or... I don't know, but... yeah, we're able to pick up the win right there, which is really cool. And I don't know what the time is, so I'm going to go ahead and get another battle right now. And I'll be right back. Okay, and we got our final game right here, and Scolipede's once again very good. We just got to be careful about priority on Gran, as well as Sucker Punch from Mega Mawile, but other than that, it just tears this team apart, which is really nice. I'm actually going to go ahead and lead off here with my... Manectric's Intimidate's good. I need Lando's Intimidate for the Cortana. Scarf Cortana is definitely a big threat. I just realized he's very weak to Gran if I can just predict correctly, because like I just need to either Surf into that or Dark Pulse into Lottie once. I need to lead off here with my Gran. Leads right with his Landorus T. I'm not going to play any games, I'm going to go immediately into mine. I think we can deal with Scarf Cortana anyway, even if he HPS's me right here. Go with Gran himself. I like what I say, I'm not going to play any games, and I'm playing Pokemon. It's kind of funny, but I'm going to go here into Tapu Fini. As he Hydro Pumps me, trying to play off my choke of staying in. As what I'll do right here is just Moonblast, I think. It's probably fine. It's either that or Nature's Madness. It's a very no drawback play. It's going to give me damage on the Magearna, which is really good for my Gran. Just Shift Gear? I think I just go Jirachi every time. No point in risking anything. He can Volt Switch for all I care. He can't status me under terrain. Goes for Trick Room. I nearly taunted, but there's no way this can break through me unless he's Z Shadow Ball, which would just be a really whack set. We'll take that. Yeah, we take 2 of those as Iron Head. It's not going to be able to 2-hit KO, but he needs to hit 2 Focus Blasts in a row right here. which I once dreamt of getting 2 of those in a row. I'll stall the rock. I mean, I'll go for Iron Head again. I can actually take the turn to get up rocks if I really want to, but I mean, yeah, this can't win, so let's just get up rocks. Yeah, let's get up those rocks right now. I mean, I'm not weak to Latios as long as I have Fini plus Speed Boost Scolipede alive. So yeah, knock me out for all I care. And now what I can do is go out into this right here and hit him with a Dark Pulse and claim Battle Bond. Because he either gives me damage on Mawile, he goes Lati, predicting something. So yeah, there's the Battle Bond, which is really going to help me out. Especially in pressuring Kartana, we have that nice Water Shuriken on the board right now. And I think Magearna might have been able to live a +2 EQ anyway. So it goes Lati. I'm not making this choke. I'm going into my Tapu Fini right here on a Scarf Draco Meteor. Yeah. Is that smart? I should probably sack something else. Like, Fini is good against his opposing Gren. So let's go Lando. Oh, that's good for me. As we're able to get in Lando right here. I can just go ahead and HP Ice. It'll do damage to this as well as Lando T, which should be his only switch in. Opts to stay in. So he's in range now, so even if he's Timid Kartana, he can't actually beat me. I'm gonna go into Scolipede right here, expecting a Z move. Or Leaf Blade, I guess that works too. Crits kinda sucks, but oh, we don't get a Speed Boost when switching in. That's not something I knew. But Megahorn should knock this out from 60. Oh, never mind. Scolipede. I forgot Scolipede was the weakest Pokemon in existence. Never mind. Let's go here for the Megahorn again. As we miss. Okay. So Greninja-Ash. Got a Shuriken. He knows I got a Shuriken. Hitting that would have been super cool. But we knocked that out. I think Gren should have this anyway. Either Gren or Lando. I mean, Gren or Mega Manectric should have this game. Because I'm pretty sure Mawile doesn't take Flamethrower. We still have Fini healthy for his Gren. And even if it's like Purdy and Gunk Shot, like Purdy and Gren could be a threat, I guess. Like Manectric will check it. Our own Gren will check it. So let's see. He has to go. He can't go Lando. He can't go any of these, I guess. Goes out into his Gren. Fini's always my play. He might double to maybe the Mawile. Goes for U-turn. So this is where it gets a little bit scary. I have to start making some plays to get ahead. So right here, I think I can afford to go Lando once. Even though I knew he was going to be Hyper Cutter. Is that really smart though? I could just stand and take the damage on this and then get a kill with Dark Pulse. Because after I get Nature's Madness damage on this, Dark Pulse just does so much work. That's the one thing that I could have... Okay, so that could not have gone worse, basically, is what I'm trying to say. We're going to make the Lando play now that he is intimidated. So we at least get that right. Now what I can do is just go ahead and U-turn out. I highly doubt he'll stay in, of course. So he goes Gren. I'll go into my Gren right here. Go right back to Lando on either a Scarf U-turn or another switch out into either Lati. I think I need to go off this 50-50 actually. Let's go for Shuriken. Goes Gren, so that's good for me because this won't be able to take the hit, and I'll take any damage on Lati that I can because once Lati's in range of Shuriken, Shuriken wins now. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure Mawile goes down. So that goes down. Let's see what he brings in now. This would already be over if I had that attack earlier. Okay, so now let's just sack our Fini right here, of course. Maybe Scarf Dragon Pulse could be a thing? I don't think so. So let's sack this off. And go out into our Mega Manectric. Should knock this out. As I said earlier. Mawile. Maybe not, actually. That's overheat. Flamethrower. 84 to 99, 40 HP. Very good roll for me. -1 player off? How much is that doing? So not knocking me out. So I'll go out into Manectric right here. I think Flamethrower into HPS knocks out that thing. So I'll go here for the Flamethrower. And basically try to win with my Gren. Goes out into this thing. -1 Earthquake. Lander's Choice Scarf, Earthquake. Still knocks me out at -1. just explodes. So maybe he was a Scarf with Explosion. Now he has to go Lottie, because I don't think Sucker Punch knocks me out from 45. I mean, it's Mega Mawile, I'm pretty sure it does, actually. But no matter what he brings out, I just sack this off. He brings out Mega Mawile. Let's double check that I actually don't live a Sucker Punch. I'm just being very careful right here. I know a lot of people don't like it when I calc a lot. That's -1, so yeah, he'll knock me out. But I always Earthquake. Because at this point in the game, I might come down to a 50-50. I don't like this positioning. So can Lottie take plus 2 hits from Mega Manectric? All out attacker. HPS is 40 that much. So Flamethrower into HPS doesn't look like it kills. So I gotta go out into this right here. And let me make sure that Surf doesn't 2-hit KO. Just trying to get every scenario correct. Hydro Pump would 2-hit KO. Okay, so we did 2-hit KO this. And even if it's Scarf, it could win. I think it is Scarf based on how we played it earlier. It is Scarf. It looks like we lose, which is just really unfortunate after the earlier scenario. Because he just Draco's into Sucker Punch, and then I lose this. Yeah, I needed to go off the miss right there, because I only have attacks, and Sucker Punch definitely knocks me out. So, I'll get the GG ready in the chat right there. Kind of a choked endgame, of course. I really thought we could play that better. Flamethrower. As yeah, he's able to knock me out. I was just trying to, like, not lose to the Lander, basically, because I thought it was Scarf, which I think it was. And then, like, I had to get my own Lando healthy. I let my Fini get weakened for no reason. I should have just kept that healthy until endgame, but he's able to pick up the win, and I think we ended off either 4-2 or 3-3, so I guess an alright live, and Scolipede definitely came through twice in this live, which is really cool to see. The team will be down below in the description, once again, in case you guys do want to try it out alongside me. If you are new, be sure to go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below, of course, and I'll see you next time. Later.